Death's Love Song. No one dares to touch or look at me, for I bring an end they wish they never knew. I ask why they fear what I have to offer, be it a bitter as battery acid aftertaste, or heart-fluttering punch in the soul kiss. Some answers are long, thoughtful and complex at times, but it can also be winded and dreadfully folly. The latter makes my hollow husk shiver in agony. For the gift I have to offer, do not beg me for new breath. I do not give new breath to anyone. Should not be wasted on fruitless attempts to make meaning. Those who pass life airlessly, those who believe in nothing, have canals in their bodies that are as fleshless as I am. I walk this red desert eternally, gratified by those who have embraced life, but I have been destroyed by those who choke, lying lifeless on the ground, even though they still live. I wish I could choose not to take those who serve no purpose, nor the ones who never went looking for it. Melancholy is not what ails the living, nor is it something I impose upon all. It is what makes all of life, be it tears through grief, triumph, or love. What ails the living is being meaningless and knowing it. To the living, the sand that runs deep through the bones of my feet would burn their flesh till they walk alongside me. Even then, even with an eternal bleeding from me, they would understand why I walk alone. But who wouldn't listen to me be prolific? I walk alone because I hear all of you. Whether you have walked alongside of me, or cried and choked and gasped blood, ultimately, I walk because of a horrible truth, my love for melancholy. You do not see melancholy. You taste its every fiber, its drops of blue honey, its motherly caress when you whimper and strike. You do not see melancholy. You embrace it. It is not something you drag your feet to, or cling to it like an only child begging for its father's love. It is something that sings to you and you sing back, whistling and dancing as it brings honey-cream light, as you cleanse your lungs of your self-made charcoal. I never chose the responsibility to gift you a walk with me, to a place that is eternal and dry of distraction and limited color palettes. It was given to me by a force even I don't understand. But there is one thing I understand. Melancholy is the love you cannot leave, nor can you sully. If you leave melancholy when you walk with me, I will be the one to leave you, with the soul who never understood the meaning of this red desert, who are lost whispers that will never find their feet nor themselves. If you dare sully melancholy, I will put you back in the place you were glad to be stricken from. Maybe then you will understand the sting of being numb. Maybe then you will bleed and untangle the wire clutching your heart. Melancholy, please don't leave me. I cannot walk this desert without you. But I understand if you must go to test living souls. The pain they carry, they repress, brims the darkness under my heavy cloak and scythe. The unnecessary weight they add on themselves squeezes the dust in my eyes, scares the silver-backed emerald anaconda that lives in me. I love you so much, so please, for me, do your hardest to cleanse these souls. Before our next conversation, I have one final begging favor. When you find the soul that sullies you the most, and runs faster than all others to leave you, drain them of every ounce of blood and hope. Not the blood that runs through their veins, but the blood that blinds them in moments of futile anger and fear. Not the hope that brings them the light they believe belongs to them, but the hope that their hollow love and happiness that makes them happy. I find no joy in helping them, for they never understood the meaning of life. Life is about creating meaning and doing something with it. I may walk eternally, but even I can't carry their weight. Once more, I love you, melancholy.